I'm Nate from Thomsen Homes.
And I'm Tyler from Hatch Realty.
Awesome.
Awesome. And ask me questions now.
What got you into real estate?
So real estate, I'm actually an educator by background. I went to school at NDSU for elementary education, got my degree, and I wanted to hit it hard. I wanted to go work at a middle school, do all these different things, and after the first year, I liked it, but the concept of educating and hanging out with kids was great, but I also wanted to coach. And so things got really busy, and I actually went to a career night at Hatch Realty, and that's where I met the Eric Hatch.
Wow.
And got to know him and what he stands for, and that's, ever since then, it's just been real estate. So
very cool.
Yeah.
All right, hey, when someone is looking for a new home and they are maybe not considering new construction right off the bat, why do so many of those transactions end up seeming to result with a new construction sale?
Yeah. So at Hatch Realty, when we're sitting down, again, being very vulnerable with people, I tell them, hey, there's three things that are really important. There's the house, location, and the price. And we got to figure out of those three, what two do we really want? Because to be honest, in every single transaction, there's no way we're going to get all three of those. Because if it's the perfect location and perfect house, we might spend a little bit more than we want to do, and vice versa with all the rest of the three. So with building, the value that brings to you is you're able to pick out where you want to be, what house you want, and the location, and that's the reason. There's a lot of people who, and I'm not going to say settling, because it's not settling. You're finding what you want and you know what you're buying. But if someone can build their own house and put their family in it and build memories that are going to last for the next I don't know how many years, and they can see that dream forming, they're going to do that because they know what they're going to get. But yeah, it's 2 out of the 3, but with building you're going to get all 3 of them, which is great.
Sure.
It's even in the past month to 2 months that's happened where we've been out looking, and the first house they wanted to see was something that had already been built, and they wanted to move forward on it. And then we might go look at a model home, and they see that for the price, even with specials. So specials is a scary number to people, especially in the Fargo-Moorhead area. But even with special assessments on most of these homes, we're able to make that price work and be a really comfortable place for them.
Sure.
So, yeah.
Wow. And I suppose people want what they want. Kind of they want to be able to custom design it. They want to pick all the colors and all that. And I suppose instead of remodeling an existing home, they're able to get all that right off the bat.
So there's a lot of emotion that goes into building a home. Me and my wife lost it on our first 4 or 5 homes, actually, multiple offer negotiations. Like it was, it was very emotional for not only myself, but even more for her, I'd say. Love that girl. But yeah, it got really emotional. And what we realized is we might have settled technically on our first one. We still love it. We love being there, but it's not big enough for our dogs. And so we're gonna build the house that's gonna have the yard, it's gonna have the house, and now the location. And we couldn't be more happy to do that. But yeah, we love the house we're in, but we're even more happy to be moving into this next one. So
and we're thrilled that you made the decision to build with Thomsen Homes.
Yeah, no, and I couldn't be more happy either because I know it's gonna be smooth. So
that's awesome. How do you guide your buyer clients when they're maybe not looking for new construction? How does that usually end up resulting in a new construction sale?
Yeah, so are you talking about like searching for homes or going to see them?
Well, yeah, I guess when someone, let's even make it more broad, when someone walks into Hatch Realty and they haven't worked with you before, is there a process that you follow or anything that is happening kind of behind the scenes that's helping to move that transaction along and move someone closer to their dream of home ownership?
Yeah, so when someone comes into Hatch, again, I love welcoming, to have the welcome when they come in, because it's not just me, it's our everyone in our family that's there, our secretary, to everyone. But when I bring them in, I want to show them right away. I pull up every single home that's in their criteria. So I find out, do you want 2 bath, 3, how many bedrooms, how many garage stalls, do you want a big yard, small yard? And they give me that dream, and I put it into one big search, and it spits out a big number of 10 to 20 homes. And as we go through those homes, they realize, I don't like that one. That one's too small. That doesn't have the area. And again, you can have 3. You can have 2 out of the 3 typically, but it's hard to have all 3. You know, with new construction, we find all 3 of those typically. So yeah, we're able to really build that dream home of location, price, and the home. So
That's great.
yep. A relationship, a great friendship with Nate, by the way. So he loves that stuff. So the relationship with Thomsen Homes has been phenomenal, and I'm not a construction manager, or I don't know any of that stuff. I know communication. I know what you get when you're going to be working with Thomsen Homes. I know that the communication is huge for people. So when someone's buying a home, there's a lot of different steps that goes through it. Design meetings, finding a lot, finding a residential area, finding all these different things, putting them into a price, and Thomsen Homes molding it for you. And with Thomsen Homes, it's such a smooth process because their designers are honest and trustworthy. People like Nate and Jess and Kirsten are amazing salespeople to work with, and the whole process just goes really smooth. So for me, developing the relationship, friendship, has been great because I know that it's going to be something that's going to, for years to come, it's always going to be something that I'm going to trust. And for my clients who turn into friends, or even some family members who buy a Thomsen home, it means the world to me to have that. So yeah, it's huge.
That's great.
Yep.
That's great. And we really value that relationship as well too. I think it helps to have that level of trust built, and that way the client is ultimately getting the best experience possible.
Yep.
Not just ending up with the best product that they could have at the end of the day, but actually the best experience from day one, writing a purchase agreement, to closing day and moving into the beautiful new home.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, couldn't agree more. It's great. Yeah.
Cool. And you're building your own home with Thomsen, is that right?
I am, yeah. And that transaction has been just amazing as well. So I've been through the process with a lot of different people, and for me, there's some questions that need to be answered, like where we want to be, what the price is of to do like a banister or a fireplace. And Thomsen Homes is always going to have that price right up front, which is great. Because the worst thing you want to have is leaving a design meeting and wondering like, where are we at with the price now? Like, what is it, and are we going to be able to afford it, or do we have to not do that now? And the great thing with Thomsen Homes, before you leave, you're going to know what you're getting. So with my wife, love that girl and bless her soul, but she wants a lot of things in our home, you know, and it's great. But Thomsen was great of like showing us what the numbers were. We did like a signature wall, which is running all the way up in our 3-level home, which is going to be great. And we knew the price, we knew everything, and Kylie got what she wanted to, which is, it makes my heart really happy because, yeah, she deserves it, and it's gonna be a place where we can grow our family. So yeah.
Happy wife, happy life.
Happy wife,
You're
happy
smart.
life. Yes, yeah.
That's great. And you've had the experience of working with several different builders, which is, again, great experience to offer all your buyer clients,
Yep.
having that perspective. And we're just honored that you chose to work with Thomsen on your personal home.
Yep, yeah. And I think that's a testament too. I know what the communication is with Thomsen Homes. I know what I'm getting, and that's why I knew right away I wanted to move forward with them. And my wife knew it as well because I talk about it all the time with her. So
Awesome.
yeah.
Great.
Yep.